This is my Longines Hydroconquest. It's a 41mm automatic version with the blue dial, as you can see. Sapphire crystal. It uses a ETA 2824 basic movement. This one is about 7 or 8 years old now. You can see it's got a lot of wear on the bracelet. It's got some wear on the bezel. And it's never been serviced, which I hope to remedy pretty soon now that I have a new daily wearer. But this was with me every day, no matter what I did. Wore it in the shower, wore it driving, or at the gun range, or to class, to work, to whatever. Has a screw down crown. Let's see if I can screw it down here. It's got the big lugs, so sometimes screwing down the crown is a little bit more difficult. But you can see it's got the Longines signed crown there. Beautiful case back on these models. The bracelet, if you can focus. This is a diver's watch. They retail, I think, about $1,400. You can pick them up for about $1,000 with the regular discounts. I think that they're really good value. Of course, sapphire crystal, automatic, in the range of the Oris Aquas, or what used to be known as the TT1, that kind of thing. It's more dressy than it is tool watch. I mean, it is a very robust piece. It's very hefty. And it is rated for 300 meters, so you could take it diving. There are some little drawbacks, including the loom is not wonderful on them. I'll just charge it up and show you real quick here. I'll shut the light off. So it does have some loom. You can see that the 12, the 9, and the 6 do glow, but the seconds hand does not, and it fades pretty quickly. It was like that even when it was new, and of course I've had it since 2009, so it's been 8 years now, so it's probably a little duller than when it was new. The bezel does rotate. Nice solid feel to it. See if I can center it here. One more. That should do it. And at 41 millimeters, and it's got some decent heft to it. It wears really nicely. Nice modern size to it. Of course, now they have even bigger models. There's a chronograph model that is even heftier. It's got the Valju 7550 movement in it, and those are usually known to be pretty chunky. I really like the date function there. I use that a lot at work when signing legal documents. You just glance over, make sure that the date is set right. As you can see, just from a lot of wear, it's got scratch on the bezel there, and a big deep gouge under the 45 right there. Almost looks like it's a design. And then another one right there, I didn't even notice that until now. But the sapphire is flawless. It does get smudges on it, you gotta wipe it off. I just wipe it off with my finger like that. Overall, I think they're really good value for about $1,000. This one is gonna go back for service. I think I'm going to pay about a couple $100 to get the movement serviced. It was running about 6 seconds fast a day when I first got it. It settled down to about 2 seconds fast a day, and now it's running about maybe 5 to 7 seconds slow. That's when I know that it needs a new service. It needs a service period. I've never serviced it before. The only time I've ever had it in the shop was it got magnetized and it was running like half an hour fast a day, something like that. So I had to get it taken in, and they just demagnetized it for free, and it's been good to go ever since. If you're looking for just a dressy dive watch that you don't need it to be a complete tool watch and you don't mind it being on the dressier side, definitely take a look at these. Again, they're about $1,000. Really nice to look at. I'll put it on my wrist. My wrist is between 7 and 7.5. There. So, yeah. Get a decent look at it. Of course, because they belong to the Swatch group, they have the ETA movements, they share them along their other brands too. I think that the Omegas use more upscale movements, or maybe they have their own too. But everyone knows how every watchmaker can work on these movements. They're very simple, very robust, and they seem to last a long time. I think that the services are pretty cheap on them, and you can even get replacements for cheap too. But yeah, if you're ever interested in a new dive watch for about $1,000, definitely take a look at one of these. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.